water sign placements in Venus. Hello. You guys feel very, they're saying baritone, but yeah, there's some low-key energy here. So much so that I feel like some people may try to use reverse psychology on you or pick with you to get a reaction out of you because you're going to be coming from a calm and grounded space. This could only, what I'm feeling and sensing here is trigger people who don't know where they stand with you, people who feel insecure just within themselves, and people who use life, looks, situations, and other people to make themselves look good. I mean, to mask themselves, but that part too, that too. All right, so there's a lot of interpersonal relationship type energy going on here. You could be walking around unintentionally triggering people. It's pretty much just challenging whatever it is that they have going on the inside that they don't want to confront within themselves. And I think that's a part of the lesson for you to like awaken to and pick up on. You guys are very mellow. Welcome to my newbies. Hello to my oldies. My name is Diamond and you are watching Pretty Blind Eyes. The readings held on this channel are for entertainment purposes only. The discussions held on this channel should not be taken as literal advice. I am legally blind, so I do read roll on my cards to decipher what they are, but I'm an overall intuitive reader. In the description box below, you can find several ways to interact with me, one of which is the availability to book private readings. That calendar is open. Thank you guys for all the love, support, gifts, donations, journeying with me, and patience. Wow, you guys are very serious. I thought fire signs was serious, but you guys are emanating this energy outward. And it can be very intimidating for your lovers. All right, let's get some general, all these cards. Let's get some general messages for water signs, and then we'll break you guys down, okay? I'm here, make it snappy, be in and out now. You're getting straight to the point. You're probably being very direct and blunt with people too. And again, a lot of people around you could start to feel like you're doing this on purpose, you know, like, why are you acting like this? But I feel like for you is you're working according to the energy that you have. And I feel like you don't really have a lot of it to spare. So what little energy you have, you like to just get what you need to get done because you know you're going to it's going to deplete. So this tells me that there could be some sort of vitamin deficiencies or so that you should look into. All right. And you're working through some past heartache too still. So it's just like you're just trying to stay focused. You're not trying to really open your heart up to much. 3 of Wands with the Devil card. Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, beware. There could be some people talking behind your back because they want you to be open so they could feel secure about themselves. Like if a person don't like the way you act, then they could go off and do their own little thing. They don't have to try to control how you behave to make themselves feel better. That's going to be a part of their lesson to learn that. 3 of Cups with the 2 of Cups. Ooh, with the King of Wands. 10 of Wands. A bicker could come in. But you know what this reminds me of? This is somebody that you're going to later find out that you like. This reminds me of those TV shows when one of the main characters would beef with some new character that comes in, a boy and a girl, and that boy or that girl will constantly pick with one another, one or the other, to stress the other one out. And then you find out they picked with each other because they really liked each other. Yeah, let me see. 6 of Swords, 66, 6 of Wands. So some of you could end up in a working environment, maybe working on a project, maybe at work, maybe just a task where there's someone here that you probably think you hate, but there's some love up in there. Like you really do like them. And they like you too, but y'all just kind of like mean to each other. That's why y'all are mean to each other. 7 of Swords, temper. Now I said mean, not abusive, not toxic. Well, never mind. Some mean behavior can be rather toxic because it's really about confronting what's really going on beneath the surface. Because if you don't, you will start to behave in indirect ways, or you'll end up behaving the polar opposite of what you feel because you don't want to confront or face what you feel because of fear. Yeah. Justice card with the Knight of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like you and this person could unite through a victory on something. So for some of you, these are intense work environments, because I'm getting making partner or finishing out something, and you guys will get approved for. And then through that, you know how teams are when they get approved for something. It's like, yeah, we did it, and then everybody loves each other. But as you're working on it, some people gonna pluck your nerves because you're all nervous. You're not sure if they're gonna be the ones that mess it up for everybody else or whatever. Is that kind of energy. So for some of you, these are groups, organizations, or work places with a panel or a team that needs to make partner with something, or it's real strict. Judgment card for some of you. This is jury duty specifically, is what I just heard. So you know how they are. They sit in it until everybody come up with the same verdict. To be sitting there for days, and some people be getting mad at some of them people when they don't know which one to pick. Told you, King and Queen of Cups. There's love surrounding a very stressful project or environment for you guys, my water signs. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Star card. I am feeling like somebody's saying, why don't he just say he liked me? So maybe sometimes you guys can see that this person likes you, but they try to act nonchalant, or, maybe you have had a soft moment or two by now, or leading up to it, you will have some moments that'll be like that. But y'all like all work, no play first, okay? All right, more messages for water sign. Y'all tired as hell, I know that. Dang. Okay. There's some butterflies here too. Yeah, y'all like each other. Two of Wands. Four of Wands. Yep. Somebody here, also their character. Yeah, there they are. Okay, so yeah, you probably think this person is so rude and obnoxious. They only think about themselves. But there is something about their character that you're going to see that's not flawed, that you're going to like. And it gives an energy of you're going to like how dedicated and committed that they are. So this could be a case for some of y'all. For an example, for a scenario, is like, let's say it's time to clock out. This person will decide to stay overnight, but he's the type that won't really tell anybody what his plans are. He's the type that you'll find out later what he does. Like, he's not the type to announce it just to get the validation in that moment, right? He's the type too that'll do something and vanish, and then and then you'll be left with the end result later, which is a good result. He gives me Scorpio vibes, but he's coming out as a Knight of Wands, or either you're dealing with, or you are specifically, this is for the Scorpios that I'll be pulling on. But anyway, this is a dude that, like, I feel like he'll stay back. He'll pull the weight for everything that's not finished, even if it's not his task. Then he'll leave. He may not come to the next meeting, but then when y'all show up, y'all see like a lot of the work has gotten done. There is that kind of character about this person that may make you catch feelings for him. When you start to see this side to him, you'll see that he's not really a selfish guy or girl. He or she feels very strict about their tasks, their work, their money, and how they are focused. 7, and I think you'll hate that they can detach emotionally to get things done, because it'll be moments where you will be able to feel that they will want to emotionally connect, but they'll resist it to stay focused. 7 of Cups with the Hermit card. Yep. You're going to find out a lot about a person that you dislike, and those qualities that, you're just going to like them. You're going to end up finding out that you really do like them, because you're going to learn more about them. They're going to finally start to open up to let you see more of them. It has a lot to do with character. 5 of Wands. They could come off as argumentative. Some of them may have a sports car. They give jock energy, like they're a school jock. Channeling high school jock and stuff. So you just think they're pompous and arrogant and self-centered, and that they think the world revolves around them. They may have even displayed through their words, or talk junk and stuff like that, and you're just like, yeah, you have no respect, or da da da. I don't think he has a potty mouth, but he has a little attitude, and I feel like he or she is very witty and clever with their words, and it's very blunt and direct, and it's like, they don't show their depth, but they have it. I swear it feels like a Scorpio. They're very mysterious to you because of that. Ace of Swords, or you them. Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups. Unless somebody up in here cross-watching, 4 Scorpio, 3 of Pentacles. Yep, this person is very helpful. That's what's going to make you fall in love with them. Yep, this is in the workplace for a lot of you, or a project is where you will find this love, or that you could be currently experiencing this love, okay? All right, those were general. All right, Scorpio, get on up in here then. Let's start with y'all since y'all started coming out in the collective part. Yeah. And you know, you guys are the detectives of the zodiac. So now place that in the placement of Venus, and so maybe you guys are very, very, very sensitive to settle love signs, settle love languages. You know, you can really read when someone is feeling someone. You could be a great matchmaker for people, and you just. I feel like you know how to match the energy of someone that's being aloof, nonchalant, or mysterious too. Like, I feel like you'll know, but the way you'll return that energy is to mirror it versus like telling them, I know what da, 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 da. I think you'll never show a person your cards. So for you in this sort of connection, there is going to be a lot of push and pull with both of y'all being aloof sometimes, letting the silence speak. So okay. So love messages for Scorpio. Page of Wands, Nine of Wands. I can read your mind. Yeah, you both will get off on not really necessarily guessing. Y'all just know how to read the room and read each other. And then I feel like this is the type of connection where y'all be in the same meeting room or whatever, but then y'all end up messaging each other after you leave the building. And that's just how this is going to keep going for a while. Y'all have y'all little side conversations with each other and exchange notes, or share what you think about the overall meeting, what you think about the people in the meeting, who you think was lying, all of that. That's how y'all gonna connect with this person. Y'all are not gonna like engage with them publicly in front of everybody. Well, that is Scorpio. Y'all like can be very secretive and private. Judgment and extremely mysterious. See, Judgment card, Empress, World card. Some of you also get an opportunity to go travel on go to a convention or something on behalf of this project or this job or group or organization. And it feels like you and this person, that this lover could end up being picked to go. Or either the lover could choose you, because for some of you, it feels like the lover could be like, your supervisor, manager, or something like that. For some of you, or vice versa. Five of Swords with the Hierophant. Yep, here it is. Four of Swords. You're going to get selected to travel. And within all of this, told you, Sun card with the Emperor, he's going to go too. He or she will join you. Maybe, but I feel like it could be they'll pop in later during day 3 or something like that. I feel like this would be the moment that you guys will finally open up to each other publicly or in the same setting. It won't be just text messages and emails and possible voice clips and phone calls. All right. Yep, and it feels like it could be like a retreat type thing too. Like you guys will do workshops, but it'll be like a retreat with workshops or something. Wow, I got some really mature people just watching their readings, huh? Look, Star card. Six of Wands. Oh, okay, so there could be an award ceremony that happens too. I don't know if this will be a surprise when I say this, but you could end up getting a surprise with an award that you might think because you didn't score high on something, or because this person don't compliment you all the time, but they may compliment other people that they're like overlooking you, but it's because they like you. But I feel like in the end, you'll get a surprise. So during the collective part where I said that there's a person, you're going to find out that they really aren't flawed in their character in the end. For you, this is what that looks like specifically. It's going to be some sort of award or some sort of recognition that you will get from. So for a lot of you, this feels like this is a team manager, a supervisor, or something like that you end up falling in love with, catching feelings for. You might think that they are trash right now. You probably can't stand your boss, or you think, for some of you, I think you think they just don't have no depth to them, no depositions to them. Okay. Whew. Two of Wands. Yep. You're going to be stressed for nothing. So cool it now. You got to cool it now. Ooh, watch out. You're gonna lose control. Is that what they say? I feel like I feel like some of y'all do be daydreaming when they are in the meeting rooms with you and stuff like that, or you see them in the hallway. So some of you do know that you kind of like them, but you hate that you like them because they don't show you no emotions. And that annoys you. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 6 of Swords. There y'all are. Yep, look at that. I'm hearing botanicals. So this is like a hot spring or something like that, or some sort of a infrared pool or something like that. Page of Pentacles with the King of Wands. There he is. Yep, you're going to get an invitation to something a little more outside of what the group gets. You're going to start getting special treatment, but he's just not telling you. But he already has it in his plans. That's how this person moves. He gives me Scorpio vibes. I feel like some cross watchers in here watching the water, somebody that they like water sign placement. All right. Final messages for Scorpio. All right. 5 of Wands. Yeah, y'all may have bickered a little bit, but it looks like through email or something. It's like you kind of look back and be like, was that just shade? Like, what the fuck? Like, is that going on? Y'all are funny, yeah, but y'all digging on each other. Digging and see, digging on you, digging on me. Ooh, baby, baby, ooh, baby, baby. Ah, what is that? It's like a little pinch. Do y'all think... Y'all be careful. Are y'all allergic to like bees or something? Yeah, be careful too with the area this is. Page of Swords, yep, you're going to get an invitation. And it is. I like to see you in the sun, so it could be a tropical climate place location. All right? All right, Scorpio, get on up out of here. Pisces, come on in the room. Pisces placements and Venus. Ooh, look at there. That wanted to pop out. Oh, I'm hearing you want to do a pop out. Be careful, Pisces, because I'm saying it feels like someone could like set you up to surprise a person with that's with high regards. Let me give you an example. Let's say somebody wants to throw like a bachelor party for, I don't know, the president or something. Somebody, some public figure that has, this supposed to have this a certain type of image publicly. They could set you up to do something risque, and then you'll later find out who this person is, and I don't know how happy you'd be with that. So maybe try to do your research on that with this. So I don't know. But I feel like, and I hope that this is you just having fun. But I don't know, this could be some of your professions. Maybe, some of you are dancers, but maybe you're not strippers. Maybe you just enjoy pole dancing and people still hire you to just do your tricks on the pole without stripping. I don't know, but I do feel like that this is something out of the ordinary for someone. Like, and you could be a part of either planning the event or being the actual entertainer. And it could not really backfire, because I think it's going to be only as bad as you make it out to be. But just do know who you'll be entertaining or planning an event for as a part of their entertainment, right? Let me see, 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, be careful that people don't make you the butt of the jokes. Is that what they call it? Like, you're the only one not in on this. Be careful. They know you're good. They know you're skilled, but they also know that you have rules, and they're going to want to cut corners because they really want you to do it. So they may not tell you everything. So do your research or get as much information as you can. If this is important to you, and if you don't want to emotionally spiral out of just, what they're saying. This is somebody you do actually like. Maybe they're not going to tell you that that's who it is. And then when you show up there, that's who it's for. I feel like you're the entertainer of someone that you like. See, there he is, King of Wands, 9 of Swords. Yeah, somebody could be trying to frame you. Maybe a girl group, some girls or something, because they know you like this person. And it's like, and some of them are trying to say it's a prank. Some of them are going to say, some of them just want y'all to fall apart, or for him to look at you in a different light because they know you like him, and they know it's a possibility that he likes you too. There they are, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a group here you need to watch. They're trying to set you up to make a person that you like look at you in the wrong light. Wheel of Fortune. Yep. 8 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. They're going to try to make him change his mind about you, or she. So they could be aware of how much this person really do like you already, and they're just not telling you. You got some very janky people around you, and it could be a group or organization that you're a part of. It could be your work environment or some sort of club that you're a part of. They don't like you like that, you know. But you look like the bubbly, vibrant, fun one. You do look transparent, you know, but I think for you is going to be the principle of it, like how they handled what they did, you know, and they hate that you're very, transparent and fun and, you just comfortable in your skin. And when you're not, you aim to be. Until you keep doing things until you're comfortable in your skin. You work on yourself. World card. Judgment. Yep, told you. So yeah, be careful. They could even lie to you and tell you it's one thing, and it could be a completely different, like a religious thing, and then you showing up in something crazy, like some, I don't know, thonged underwear with a tutu and I don't know, what are those bras called? The ones, the I forgot. Y'all know what I mean. But yeah, so again, beware of a setup around somebody that, a potential lover that they could try to, but I don't think he'll fall for it. I think he'll like you even more anyway. But I just think that spirit is warning you of what it could do to you emotionally. But the outcome won't be bad regardless. But Four of Cups, Knight of Wands. Hermit card. Yep, he'll like you anyway. Devil card. Yeah, but there's some sneaky people around you trying to set you up. Because even if he don't like you yet, he or she don't like you yet, you're always the likable one in the group. And these women hate. I feel like these a bunch of women, and they hate that. So there could be a couple of men who prefer men in there. That's like feminine, too. But I don't think they are. I mean, maybe they're gonna fill you in on it. The guys that's in the other guys, maybe they do hair and stuff like that. Not to sound stereotypical, but I'm just saying. Lover's card with the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Yep, there you are. Yep, they hate that you constantly evolve. You work on yourself and then you step back out. They hate that nothing keeps you down. And they hate that. Everybody do like you, men and women. Even their pets, their dogs, birds, cats, goldfish. You could get them to do things that they can't because of their energy, So you're a vibe. You're definitely a vibe, Pisces. Placements in Venus. Three of Cups with the Two of Cups. I feel like some of you, they've heard you say you like this person, or they heard this person already say that they like you too. They just not telling you because they feel like if they tell you, it's going to gas you up. That is crazy. That's how people are. Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. Watch this person right here. Don't tell her all your business. She's running behind. Okay, I'm going to explain her to you so y'all know what to look out for. This is a girl right here who always want to belong. And she goes where the noise is made, where the cloud is during that moment. She's not loyal to anyone. She's not committed to anything but wherever the noise is. That's the only thing you could count on that she'll show up and show out is wherever there's clout. That's it. That's it. Okay? That's how you'll know. Don't be telling that type of person everything because they live off of temporary highs and temporary fixes. So they're really all over the place. They don't really know who they are. And the only way they'll stay consistent in something is if it's like a girl group that's constantly having revolving doors of fine men, rich men, or like or the girls have clout on social media or stuff like that. That's you'll see them with those sorts of people longer, but there's still always drama. There's still always drama, okay? All right, Pisces, there you go. Cancer, come on in. Cancer placement and Venus. Ooh, I think you guys need a massage. I'm getting a knot right here on my left side of the back of my back. Me and my beautiful bitch in the back of that back. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. You guys, there is some backseat energy here. In the backseat. No, you like it nasty? They're playing everything with diamond in the back, sun rooftop, Dig in the scene with the gangster lean. Ooh, ooh. They're playing anything with the drive around at the partition, please. They're playing all the little songs about the back seat here. What? Cancer? What? Yeah, go on. Take your tights off. Yeah, they're playing, is that Problem? What that his name? Take your tights off. Knight of Cups. Six of Swords. Let's see what y'all got going on in love. Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Single. Okay. Are y'all happy in this? Yeah, I think so. I think you guys are going to find a single life to be very exciting. I think some of you are going to explore a lot. So there's some fluidity here. And damn, that's a fire sign. I was about to say the fire signs got fluidity yesterday. I think specifically Aries. If some of y'all, that's still happening. You know, when I did the sun signs, Cancer and Aries would always match, and Taurus and Libra would always match. They would come out in each other's reading. So, Temperance card, but these are Venus placements. Okay, Temperance card, Wheel of Fortune, Star card. Yeah, you're not trying to. I feel like you're onto something, so you prefer to be single because I don't know. You feel like, okay, I don't have to think about nobody but myself, especially if you don't have any kids and stuff too. So you're kind of like living your best life, living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you, niggas. All right, Empress with the Four of Cups. Eating good off your food stamp card. Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come on. Lover's card. If you breathe in, you achieve it. Yeah, you working on, just enjoying yourself. You don't like the thought of commitment right now or having to think for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. And I do see a lot of traveling opportunities for you. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, you look good. I want to come. Wait, do I get an invite or what? Because it do. It feel good. You really are happy to be single. And I don't even think you like post about it. You just are. Some of you might take motorcycle lessons. It's giving bucket list vibes. Like you might spend this year in love just facing fears, and you can feel a lot of abundance within love when you face your fears and stuff. So you're just plugging into yourself and the Almighty. Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Death card. I feel like you're going to finally give someone a final answer to. So maybe you do know that you have a few people waiting for you to tell them if you want to date, what you want to do. Want to be ballers, shot callers, ballers. We be dipping in the bins with the spoilers. Yeah, you trying to just be, I'm not even going to really say outside, but I don't know. It feels productive though. Because I think it has a lot of, I think it's going to grant you a lot of self-awareness, evolution. This looks like what you need right now. What you need, what you need, I got. Hey, LO, white America, assassinate my character. Try to hurt my name. I feel like you find it beneficial to be single right now because of what you're trying to accomplish. It gives secret agent energy a little bit. Like you feel like you get more answers, you get more love and affection when you're not choosing just one. All because you're still trying to figure yourself out too. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, damn, no, this feels better when I don't want to miss out on too much because I need to learn as much as possible about myself. Okay. Eight of Cups, High Priestess, Tower card. Let me see. Seven of Wands. I feel like maybe an elder, maybe a granny or somebody could be trying to lay you out like, what are you doing out there? Maybe they're assuming the worst. And I don't think you're even securing them either. You're not telling them that you are being safe or anything like that. So that's where the mystery comes in at with you. You're just not specifying to people that it may look like you just out there riding motorcycles, but I'm picking up on some investigators here. Oh, no wonder you want to be single. You got your eyes on the prize for something. Like you got it all mapped out, but I feel like you just be having so much fun and getting so much love and currency and just doing your job. It's interesting. You're more fascinated with the interesting missions that you have. I don't think all of them are happy missions, but overall, it's a great mental escape for you, and you just don't want no one disrupting that. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. Yeah, you done caught the wave of what it's like to really be single and free. And I don't feel like you ain't looking either. You're just like, and I ain't looking. Like, so I feel like you're falling in love with your career and you like the other forms of abundance that doesn't involve love partnership here. You like the way it makes you feel. Final love messages for Cancer placements in Venus. There you are, King of Cups, Three of Swords. Yep, you're still healing from a heartache too. So you just want to really see things clearly. Yep, Justice card with the Ten of Wands. And I feel like you're waiting for something they're saying to overturn too, Two of Cups. Yeah. So, and Queen of Swords. This is interesting. Queen of Swords with the... I don't know if you're waiting for this person to tell you the truth or you just know that, you know who you want. And you also know that they have some sort of time frame. Like, let's say this person is going to law school or something and you just like, well, it's going to be a couple of years before they take the bar and pass the bar. So I got this amount. This is very calculated, but in a good way. Like, I mean, it's going to work for you. You'll be very evolved and healthy. So you're in love with someone that's also focused. And y'all both are just kind of like focusing on your dreams and goals and stuff. But maybe y'all check in here and there or check on each other's pages and stuff to see make sure ain't nobody taken or some shit like that. All right, Cancer and Venus. My name is Dami. You're watching Pretty Blind Eyes and I'll see you next go round. Bye.